Now, so a friend sent me the raw and uncut explanation episode from the Cheesy podcast by, I think, Rapcha the Sayantist and his colleague. And Rapcha is actually explaining the reason why they had to part and go their own separate ways with Mwafreeka is because Mwafreeka alikuwa anamsomea kwenye show. Kila saa anataka come out as the leading, But anyways, you need to understand as well, now that I still work in radio and television as an on-air personality, there's always the leader and the driver on a talk show, if it's on TV or radio. And if you guys have co-hosts, then you have to exhibit the chemistry and the choreography that you guys are in unison, but there's always that one voice that's more powerful, that's like the moderator of, if you guys are 2 or 3 or more, if it has to be Sakwa, then I have to be loud with my sentiments and my facts and my opinion. And it's like I'm controlling how you guys are going to do your own turn taking in terms of speech, interjecting, explaining, and coming through with your sentiments and voicing your opinions on the show, whether it's a live show or a recorded show, whatever, talk show, debate, whatever. So if I'm the leader, if I'm the driver of the show, then I'm the loudest. And so it will always look like you guys are bowing to me on a live show. And that's why when you look at most panel shows, you'll see there's always the loudest voice that sounds more brilliant, more facts. They have punchlines. Their persona is outgoing. They have the best speech, and that makes them the leader of that panel. And that's literally me. That's my personality, even on radio and on television. If you watch, not that I force it, it comes out naturally, even with my speech. And so that can make people on the panel feel inferior or insecure. And for example, if it's all men, then men try to showcase a lot about, their ego. So if I feel like you're almost fracturing my ego, then boy, bye. Boy, bye. In fact, girl, bye. Because I can't. I must give my opinion equally too. And my voice must be heard. So in summary, that's what literally happened with Mwafreeka and Rapcha the Sayantist, First of all, let me start off by telling you guys that both of you are in your 40s. You're not like 28, 29, 30, 34. You guys are middle-aged men. So solve this thing without it looking and sounding like you guys are teenagers trying to fight for a girl, or solve it like professionals and get the hell out of our faces, bro. We are sick and tired of this stupid beef, And lastly, I personally was a guest on the Iko Nini podcast, and I was actually trying to air out some of the experiences that led to my dad's abduction. There's a way Mwafreeka tried to make me sound dumb and look like I don't know what I'm saying, and I've not experienced enough of being a professional or a broadcaster, or I don't know what I'm doing professionally, or I don't know how to tell my story. And so I get it. I can get it from, Rapcha the Sayantist perspective, because if that's how I felt, but then shout out to Ian. Ian, bruh, you are the best. Yeah, I'd be friends with Ian. I'm not dismissing Mwafreeka. I mean, he's created quite an amazing, fantastic platform, but he tried to make me sound dumb and look like I'm not smart. Bruh, my IQ could be 10 times bigger than yours. It's just that maybe I'm a little bit younger. But like I said, both of you are middle-aged men. So find a way of resolving your conflicts away from, this stupid blogs and, people just extracting whatever they want to extract for their own fodder, for their own platforms. In fact, I was not to even talk about this because I don't want to talk about Mwafreeka. I mean, he's an incredible dude with what he's doing on his platform that he's curated. First of all, shout out, because it's not easy to curate a platform in this country and be consistent and resilient and, exhibit that visibility. It's just meticulously avant-garde for that matter. But also, when you come onto somebody's show, it's like you've wielded their power to them. So they have all the rights to question you, grill you, roast you, and you have to play down and dumb, something that I can't do, man. So, I mean, shout out to both of them. Good luck. You guys are mature enough to solve your issues of the internet, and we don't want to hear it, man. Yeah. I was not to even talk about this, but a friend sent it to me and said, "You are on this podcast. What do you have to say?" At least it became content for the day. But anyways, what exactly is going on with these two, man? Can it just like bury that thing like yesterday? We don't want to hear it, bruh. We don't want to hear it.